On today's show, I'm bringing you a brand new company that came on our radar about 2 or 3 months ago. The name of the company is Sabina Gold and Silver Corp. You can find them on the OTCQX under the ticker symbol SGSVF. And with us today is the CEO, going to bring us up to speed on what they're doing up there in Canada. His name is Bruce McLeod. Bruce, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me today.
You know, give my listeners just a little bit of a backstory of who you guys are and what you guys are doing up there.
Sure. We're Sabina Gold and Silver is an explorer and developer. Our primary asset is what we call the Back River Gold Belt. It's a project in southwestern Nunavut, so that's in northern Canada. We've spent over $300 million in advancing this project to where it is today, and we've delineated total resource of about 5.2 million ounces in the measured and indicated category, and an additional 2 million ounces in the inferred, so a total global resource of about 7.2 million ounces of gold at over 6 grams. These are some of the highest grade open pit gold mines in the world. And not only have we been moving forward in an exploration, but also in a development sense, in that we have brought the project through a successful feasibility. We're now fully permitted. That was about a 5-year process and almost $40 million in permitting the project.
Wow.
We're getting ready to make a production decision, hopefully by the spring of next year.
Yesterday on the 27th of October, you guys put out a press release about the Goose property in Canada. That being said, what are the most recent developments up there in Black River?
Well, on Back River, the big things that we've been focusing on are really three. Is we already have a very valuable resource and certainly our economic analysis and our feasibility was done at $1,150 US gold versus today at $1,870, $1,818,
right.
$80. So certainly gold prices helped us a lot. But what I think has really helped us is that we have continued to explore. We've continued to find many additional parts of this resource that have much higher grades. And one of the areas that we have been focusing on is what we call the upper vault zone. And we have consistently been hitting, plus 15 meters to 20 meters widths of 15 to, 22 grams gold. That is something that we're going to incorporate into a revised technical report and feasibility study. We've also been moving forward, and the subject of the last press release was on some of the physical work on the property. Is we are located in Nunavut, and infrastructure is lacking in this part of Canada. So what we've been working on is improving the infrastructure, and most recently announcing that we've now finished an extension to our airstrip, and we're able to bring in heavy lift aircraft now, in which we're now moving in all of the equipment that we need to commence driving a 5 meter by 5 meter underground decline to intersect that upper vault high grade zone about 12 months from when that commences. And all part of moving the project forward and again getting prepared for a production decision in the near future.
Bruce, I've had at least 3 or 4 dozen of different gold companies and mining companies on the show this year. What sets Sabina apart from the other development companies?
Well, I think what sets us apart is we're now fully permitted, not only for construction but for operations. If you operate in a first world jurisdiction, permitting risk is a significant risk, and it's a significant cost. Is getting this company through permits, again, was $40 million in almost 5 years. Is somebody starting that today will likely lose, at least the first part of this next gold cycle. Having that behind us, having our economic assessments behind us, and now we're really focused on how do we deliver a better project, and moving forward on a lot of that pre-construction civils is we're ahead of most of our development peers.
The one thing I'm really excited about when I heard about your company, that you guys are going to actually do your own production there, bring it out of the ground, and then bring that to marketplace. That being said, what do you feel are the upcoming catalysts to support that?
Well, I think that with the expiration that we've shown, and that there are some much higher grade portions of the Back River deposit that haven't been incorporated into resources and reserves, getting that brought forward, I think, is going to be a big catalyst. We've announced that we will be revising our feasibility, and again, the last one that we have out is a little bit stale now. It's used again $1,150 gold. Versus where we think, where today most feasibilities are using, even with a $1,900 gold print, are still using $1,550 or $1,600. Not only that increase in the gold price, but also going underground, accessing these higher grades earlier. And what we believe that will do is increase our production profile. And what our goal is certainly for the first 4 to 5 years to be able to show a pathway to 300,000 ounces a year in gold production.
Well, that was going to be my next question. You feel you guys are sitting on 300,000 ounces of gold?
No, we're right now sitting on about 7.2 million ounces of gold. We think our annual production in that first 4 or 5 years will come out somewhere close to 300,000 ounces per year. And
you believe that production will start approximately the first quarter of 2023?
No, fourth quarter of the end of 2023.
Wow, that's nice. My guest today has been Bruce McLeod. He is the CEO of Sabina Gold and Silver Corp. Look them up. I think they're still very undervalued here at $1.98. You can find them on the OTCQX. Again, the ticker symbol is SGSVF. Bruce, before I let you go, what is it that you want my listeners and your stockholders to take away from today's show?
Look, I think that Sabina separates itself from many of the other explorers and developers in the field by the quality of the resource, the size of our resource, the experience of our management team, and it's a project that really we don't have to be successful in exploration because we've already been successful in exploration. It's now showing a plan for executing a delivery on what we believe is one of the best undeveloped gold deposits in North America.
Bruce, I want to thank you for stopping by and coming on the show. Hopefully you become a regular. Come back on in about 50 or 60 days and give us an update.
You bet. Thank you very much.
This program is entirely sponsored and produced by La Jolla Media LLC, which is responsible for the content. The opinions and information provided on this program are for educational and research purposes. Stock Day encourages all listeners of this program to do their due diligence and research when determining investment strategies that will work for them, or to seek the assistance of an investment professional.